Hello boys and girls, my name is Milton Coronado and I'm here with my son,
Jonah
Coronado. And he is 8 years old and I am... Oh, the camera must have been frozen. Oh well. Okay, alright, y'all excited? I'm super excited. Are you excited?
What's your
Awesome.
favorite superhero from my shirt?
What is my favorite superhero from your shirt? Let's see, Jonah, who do you have? You have Spider-Man, you have Iron Man, you have Hulk, and you have Captain America. I would have to say, honestly, that my favorite superhero from your shirt is Captain America.
My favorite is Spider-Man.
And it's Spider-Man. Alright, cool. Well, boys and girls, what is your favorite superhero? Share it with somebody there. Tell somebody.
Or tell your family, or just tell us
Later.
Yeah.
Right? Alright, so one thing that we like to do before we start off is to stretch. Okay?
Yeah.
And we're going to start off with stretching our
head to our
shoulders,
feet,
wrists,
and legs.
and legs.
Okay.
Let's start. I have to close my eyes every time we stretch like that because otherwise I get very dizzy. Alright, Jonah, can you lead us into stretching our shoulders?
Okay.
Now the other way. And now our wrists. Ready? Alright, now the other way. Let's stretch our legs.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, let's stretch our legs. You're gonna be on your feet, obviously. Okay, and we are going to do this like it's like we're kicking a soccer ball. Okay, so let's count to 10. Now we're gonna kick the back of our bodies with the heel of our feet. Okay, like
Okay.
this. All right, let's count to 10. Awesome. All right, now the last stretch is our entire body.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in a circle, just shaking our entire body. Okay, let's start. Woo. Now, let's breathe in and breathe out 3 times. Breathe in with your nose, breathe out with your mouth. Ready? One more time. Awesome. Let's talk about our materials that we have before we get started with our painting.
Okay.
Now, what we're going to be painting on is a canvas. And I have it here behind me. Okay?
Yeah.
And the reason why I put tape here is because I couldn't find a board or a canvas the size that we wanted. The stores aren't open yet. And so I had to improvise by using the canvas that I already have here at home. So I used black tape, as Jonah was saying, to create the size that we want to paint on. Okay? So this is my 9x14 canvas right here. Okay, now let's talk about our materials here. Continuing on, okay? We have our cup with water.
Yeah, because if we put paint in there, and once you're done, once you use another one, you put another color in, you're gonna mix the colors up.
Correct.
And then once you use the same thing, it's not gonna be like it's gonna be a weird color, and so that's why we have that.
Right.
To dip
And
it in there.
in that cup of water, I had 3 brushes, the ones you will have. Okay? We have a big brush. We have a medium brush.
And we have a teeny tiny brush.
And then we have our, what we call a palette, which is the holder of our paints. And it could be a paper plate, a palette plate, or paper palettes, which is right here, what I have here. And it has our paints, the ones that we're going to be using. I haven't added red yet because we're going to use that till the end, okay? And I don't want it to consume a lot of space in my palette, but eventually we're going to use red for some small parts of our painting. But I have black here, we have white, we have what?
A blue.
We have white with yellow, and then we have yellow.
And we have red and blue mixed together.
To create a purple.
Yeah.
Now you will have a purple.
We tried. It's
we tried.
purple.
We tried. And I don't have any purple, and the stores are not open yet, so I had to improvise. And we used red and blue to create it. But the blue that I need to create the purple that I wanted, I did not have. So this was the closest to it, okay?
Yeah.
So that comes to show that my painting is going to be already different than yours because your purple is going to be very different than mine. Okay, so let's lock that information in our brain. Then we have our paper towels or a rag that you can use to clean out your brushes and to dry them out in between colors. Okay, Jonah, you ready to get started painting?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Jonah, you can have a seat.
Okay.
And boys and girls, you guys can have a seat as well. And we're gonna start off using our purple, okay, color and our big brush, okay? So I know you have it in the cup of water, so take it out and run it a couple of times across the paper towel or the old rag that you have there. Okay, you don't want it completely dry. You want it a little bit damp or a little bit wet.
It's...
Okay, and then we're gonna get some purple. Okay.
Okay.
Like so. And we are going to run it across from left to right, and we're gonna do these type of strokes, okay?
Okay.
About this much, like 3 fingers.
Like 3 fingers?
From the top, okay?
Wait, what?
Like 3 fingers, all right?
Like this?
Yes. Now I'm gonna give you my back. You won't be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna move so you can see then what I'm doing. Okay?
This is...
Or what I did. Now you wanna make it softly, almost like you're painting like something very sensitive. Like you don't want to press really hard. And then when you run out of paint on your brush, you want to get some more. Okay? All right, now that you have, and then once you have this painted from side to side, we are then going to still keep the same brush that we're working with, and we're going to get some blue.
But I'm not done yet.
Okay. Yeah, we are. Okay, so now that we painted halfway with our blue, now we are going to get some white. And we are going to place it right over the blue, like just halfway. So we want half of our brush to be on the white, empty area of the canvas, and the other half of the brush over the blue.
Yeah, we're gonna go put this all the way to the back tip.
We're going to get some more white, and we're going to bring it all the way down to the bottom of the canvas.
And now once we're like done, we're gonna like let it dry, right?
Now the way you
and
blend.
And then we're gonna use the pencils to do the buildings, right?
Correct. And the way you blend the colors is by painting very softly over the others.
But what are we gonna use to color the buildings? They're black.
It's gonna be black.
Yeah, but what are we gonna? It's gonna be black.
Alright, so now we've covered our entire canvas with the paints. We started off with about 2.5 inches of purple, then we used some blue, and then the rest of it was white to cover the entire canvas. Now, I'm pretty sure that your canvas already looks different than mine. And I want to say that don't compare your piece or your painting to mine or to Jonah's, okay? We are all artists, and what makes us beautiful is our unique style of interpreting something and creating something, okay? So your style of drawing and painting will be different than mine. And that's amazing, because if we apply that spiritually, that's how God made us. God did not make each and every one of us like the other. He made us uniquely different than the other, because God loves diversity. He loves color. He loves all kinds of people, all kinds of culture, and he sees us all the same. He loves us all the same. Okay, so never compare yourself to anyone. Okay? And know that your style of painting is different than mine, so therefore it's gonna come out different than mine. Okay? We will just have a general idea as to the similar style of painting, but it'll be uniquely different, uniquely ours. So we now have our background painted. So now we're gonna give it about 10 minutes so you guys can take a break, walk around, go to the bathroom, or do something else while we also let this dry, okay? And then we're gonna come back after about 10 minutes so that we can continue. All right, boys and girls, we are back. I hope you enjoy your 10-minute break. What we're going to be doing now is adding buildings, okay? Like a skyline, if you will, to this painting. So I can suggest that you guys can use a white chalk, a pencil very lightly, or even a marker, okay? Whatever color you like, because we're gonna be using black to paint over that, so the marker will not be seen through, okay? And preferably if it's even a black marker, so you just blend in. I'm gonna be using a brush so that you guys can see exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, and I'm gonna be working with the black paint.
And I'm using a black marker.
Okay, and we're basically going to be doing squares and rectangular shapes all across the bottom half of our canvas. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a few, and I'm gonna spread them out. And if you like, you don't have to paint just yet. I know Jonah's already doing it, but I'm gonna draw out the shapes of squares and rectangles, and then we're gonna fill those in. So here's one. I'm gonna do another one right there. Do another one here, and they could be all different sizes. Some taller than the others, some smaller. And then sometimes I will connect the lines like you see here for that. Okay. Notice you could even play with some shapes, make it fun. I'm gonna make a taller one here, and skinnier one. Now again, the lines don't have to be straight because I could do that later.
Let me see.
And voila. I'm gonna put another tall one over here. Great. So here it is, my skyline.
I'm almost done.
I have a rectangle, then I have another rectangle, another rectangle, a rectangle here, rectangle here. And then what I did to connect them, I just did more lines. Some up, side, down, side, and then side, down, side, side, just to connect them. And once we have that, here comes the fun and easy part, which is just to get our fat marker, or excuse me, the fat brush. It's in our water, so I want to clean it out. Okay. You want to tap the bottom of your cup. So tap, tap. You want to just tap, 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 tap. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Tap it against the cup and run it across your paper towel or your rag so it can dry up. Okay.
I'm gonna draw the windows later on the other building.
Okay. And then we're gonna get some black with that same big brush. And I don't want you to paint all the way to the edges. Okay, we're gonna use our medium brush for that. And just paint all across. Okay? Make sure you stay inside the shapes. Okay? And again, when your brush is dry, you want to get some more black. And just paint. Okay?
Okay.
And we're going to do this until it's completely covered. Now, I want to show you how it would work with the medium brush. So you have this. Notice I'm not painting all the way to the edges. Okay? I have that one there. Then we get a medium brush. Get some black. And then we're going to paint the edges really carefully. Don't rush it. Enjoy the process. You don't want to get ahead of yourself. Relax. And just paint. Alright? Let's do that to all of it. Okay, boys and girls, we've completed our buildings. They are completely black. Mine look like this. So, for this, we're going to be using the colors that are white and yellow together. So in your palette, you have white and yellow together. We're gonna get our medium brush, okay? And we're gonna mix it. White, a little bit of white, and yellow. So it would probably be about 25% white and 75% yellow. And your parents or the adults that's with you, they can help you out with that, okay? So Jonah, you can mix that with your medium brush.
What?
This one here.
But.
And don't paint anything yet. You're gonna see what I'm going to do, and then you're going to do the same thing. Okay?
There it is.
So let me go over to this side, and we're going to be doing a triangle. Okay? Starting off here with the 1 point, 2 point, and then 3 point down here. So mix it, but be very careful. You don't want to get the black. We're gonna bring it here. Here. There's our triangle.
I need it.
And then guess what? We are going to fill that in with that same color. So yellow is a very transparent color because it's light. Okay. And I know white is lighter than yellow, but white tends to be opaque because it is a white color. Okay? And then we're going to be doing here, we're going to get a little bit more, and we're going to do a circle. Well, half a circle, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Let me stand in front of it so I can look even. Alright, so now we have this triangle and then half a circle that connects it. Okay, you got that too, right, Jonah?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to use our small brush, okay? And we're going to work on the buildings while we wait for this to dry. So let's get our small brush, and we're going to get yellow. And we're going to be doing something fun and easy, okay?
We're gonna put.
We're gonna put. Let me stand on this side because I'm a righty, and we're gonna put dots and little small lines like that. Small ones. maybe a line too, to represent the light in the buildings. Let's spread them out. Let's make it a little bit fun for the eye.
Oh, I need more. Oh.
Like when we see comic books of superheroes, we always see buildings like this, right, Jonah?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Bible doesn't talk about superheroes like Spider-Man and Batman.
Yeah.
Or
but
or Wolverine or Captain America, but it does talk about superheroes of faith, individuals like Abraham, who displayed a lot of faith when God told him to kill his son. Abraham didn't say, "No, but I'm not going to listen to you." He said, "Okay, God, I'm going to listen to you because you are God." And so Abraham went to the mountain, not with a goat, but with his son Isaac, and he was about to sacrifice him or kill him, and an angel said, "No, do not hurt your son Isaac." This was a test to see if you have faith, if you believe in God, and you do. So God is going to bless you because you showed faith. Another person who showed faith was David. He showed faith when he was young, when he fought against the big giant named Goliath, right, Jonah?
yeah, he was like saying, "I'm the powerfulest person in the world."
Yes.
But the real person was God and Jesus, and God and Jesus told what's his name again?
David?
Yeah, David to fight the Goliath to win.
Right.
And then he did win because God gave him faith and strength.
Amen. So now we're going to use red, okay? You can clean your brush a little bit. You can use red. And we're going to add just a few red ones just to make it more fun for the eye.
Okay. So what?
Just a little bit of red, Jonah.
Okay.
In the other areas where there's no yellow.
Okay. I'm going to do like this. Because other houses have red windows.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I'm going to clean my small brush by tapping it on the bottom of my water cup, then run it across my rag. And I'm going to get some black. I'm going to put 2 antennas on this building here.
2 antennas?
Yeah, like the John Hancock building here in Chicago. Okay. I'm going to put maybe a small chimney on this one, or one of those air conditioning vents or boxes. Right? I'm going to put another one over here. Just to make it more interesting for the eye when we look at this painting.
Okay. Am I done? But actually.
Cool, Jonah. Alright. Let's clean out this other one. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys about 2 more minutes to finish up those windows.
Where's the other one? Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Alright, and we're going to do 2 more or 3 more things. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of clouds over the whitest part of the bottom half of our canvas. Okay, so we're going to get some white, Jonah. Maybe a little bit of yellow. Why not? Okay, tiny bit of yellow, but mostly white with our small brush. And we're going to do some fun clouds. Okay, so Jonah and everybody else, you guys want to watch first how I'm going to do it, so then you guys do it. Okay? It's going to be very easy, just a bunch of tap, 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 tap. Okay? Like this. But you want to tap together. You don't want to tap different parts, but tap together.
Like for what? Like what? For what? To be what?
To be clouds.
The
Okay.
clouds?
And you don't want to do it over the buildings. You want to do it behind the buildings.
Behind?
Behind them, yes. Okay?
Okay.
Tap, 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 like that.
Are the buildings high or something?
Huh?
Are the buildings high?
Yes, they are. Like a downtown, like in downtown
I'm
Chicago.
gonna put them in the sky.
Yeah. So Jonah, if somebody were to ask you, who's your favorite superhero from the Bible? Who would you say?
God and Jesus, because of course they have powers. One day we will have to when we go to heaven.
That's right. One day we will have powers too.
Like
when
just
we go to
like
heaven.
Jesus and God.
Yes. Well, not exactly like them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But we will be like the angels, right?
Yeah, we'll be like the angels.
Right.
But the most important part is that we go to heaven.
That's the most important part. That we go to heaven. And
Well-
who do we get to meet in heaven? The rest of the superheroes from the Bible. Those superheroes of faith.
And guess what? We're gonna live there for at heaven forever.
Yes, we are. Forever.
Yeah, even if for many years, because we're never gonna die, and we're never gonna grow,
Amen. We're
and we're
die.
never gonna stab or cry.
Never.
Hooray!
2 more things we have to do. So I cleaned out my small brush. Okay, I just dried it.
I'm gonna put more clouds
Okay,
like this. Am I done?
you're done. That's good enough clouds. Now we're gonna get some black, Jonah, and we're going to be putting a cross right here. A cross. Okay.
Wait.
So I'm gonna stand in front of it so you guys can, so I can do it straight. And I'm doing a cross just with my black paint and small brush. There it is. And that is the symbol of
I'm doing a big one.
nice, a Christ, right?
Yeah, now we're gonna dry it. But if you wanted to dry it quicker, then just use what's it called again?
A blow dryer?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I
You know what I'm
use.
gonna do, Jonah? Just
Huh.
for fun, I'm gonna get some white, and using the tip, just the tip of my brush, I'm gonna add some stars here.
Just for a tip? For you? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll agree.
I'm just barely touching my canvas.
You should put like a little like birds because some of them still fly, even though it's
There we go. Just a tiny bit of stars, spread differently. There you are.
Now we're gonna dry them well, if you want to dry yours quicker, then just like just dry it with the blow dryer. But if you want to dry it slow, then just let it stay.
Right. And the last thing, Jonah, is to put our initials.
Yeah.
My initials are MC for Milton Corner.
Yeah, but
What about
mine-
yours?
JC.
JC, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna put mine right here.
Can you do mine like that?
MC.
Mine like that?
Sure, I can put yours like that. Because if you know, no painting or drawing is complete until the artist puts his name on it. Just like in the creation, God
Yeah.
created the world in 6 days, and this beautiful painting of his creation that took him 6 days was not complete until he put his name on it, which with the Sabbath. And the Sabbath, God took a look at his painting that he did in 6 days, and he put his name on it on the 7th day. And it was then that this beautiful painting of creation was complete. All right, boys and girls, we are completely done now with our painting, and this is my final product. Let me show you Jonah's. This is Jonah's final product, and I'm sure yours looks awesome, beautiful, and amazing as well. Now remember, like what I said before, you can't compare your work to anyone else's, okay? especially to mine, since I've been painting for a very, very, very long time.
And me too.
And you too, and you too.
Oh.
Okay, and you all have your own unique, different styles of painting, your own different style of drawing, your own different style of running the brush across the canvas. Okay, we just have our own very unique, different ways of expressing ourselves and interpreting what we envision. Okay, and even expressing what somebody else teaches us. Okay, and I'm sure it was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun. More importantly, okay, with this lesson, with this experience, with this activity, and everything that you've been learning throughout this weekend, okay, I hope that you have learned and continue to learn for the rest of your life the importance of having faith. Because faith, Jonah, is believing in God even when you do not see Him or when you do not see what He's doing in your life at the moment. Because you know, like when you go get a haircut, you know that the guy that's cutting your hair or the lady that's cutting your hair is going to do a good job. You don't know what it's going to look like at the end. You just trust, in other words, have faith in that person that they will do a good job. Or like when you fly in an airplane, you don't know the person who's flying the airplane, you don't know the pilot, but you trust or you have faith in that pilot that he or she is going to get you to your destination safely. Just like with God. Sometimes we don't know what God is doing or how He's going to help us in our life, right? But we need to believe in Him, have faith in Him, that He is working in our lives and that everything will come out great in the end. That, my young friends, is faith. The Bible talks about individuals who had faith, and God encourages us to also have faith in Him so that we too can continue to be superheroes of faith, like those others in the Bible. God bless you guys. And again, my name is Milton Coronado, and this is
Coronado.
all the way from Chicago. See you guys some other time.
Yeah.
Bye.